Yo, 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 yo. Yo, we're back, baby. We're back. This is going to be a shorter stream, but that is because it only concerns one thing, which is this finals game coming up. In fact, 1 second. Before we do that, let me do this. Oosh. Here we go. Okay, let me inform the Discord. I just advanced to a new level in King of Catan. Wow. Okay. Okay, so I'll be jumping into a call with Ebox in just a second here. Okay. Oh, I'm a bit of a rush, chat. It's a bit of a rush. There's a lot going on, but I think we should be fine. Let me. Ooh, I'm going out tonight, chat. I'm going out tonight. For once. It's been a little while. Is this turned on? Yeah. Cool. Ebox is having video issues. He will not be appearing with video then, maybe. I guess it remains to be seen. Either way. Boom. Okay. We are live. Okay. And this game should be going any second. Dav's office. Okay. Alright. See, has this game started yet? Yo, Boop, what's Gucci?
Hey. Hey, David.
Hey, hello, Ebox.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
Hey, good.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Yeah.
Alright, so we have a cool game on our hands here. I am familiar with
Yeah.
RealCrait and Nekthen, but I don't really know the other two. Any insight?
Yeah, not really. I mean, Nekthen and RealCrait are the ones I'm more familiar with. Plokie and I can't remember who the fourth one is. Fourth player. Who is the fourth? Sorry, I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, RealCrait. He's he's quite a well-renowned player.
Yes.
Nekthen's played for like 1.5 million games. He's new on the scene. Don't know much about him. Who's the fourth? Oh, it's Bjaki. No, Bjaki's he's a strong player too, and yeah, no, he's a German fellow. I understand. No, he's played Premier League a few seasons, and he's strong and tactical. I think it'll be a good match. I don't know much about Plokie. He's the newest of the four. The other three I've definitely played with numerous times. So I'm not sure how well Plokie would be able to kind of table talk. I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience playing with him versus the other three. So that should be an interesting game though.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Like I'm always excited to see a fresh board. So wait.
Yeah.
So. Just gone live. Okay. There is the game lobby's already up. 1 second. Let me just sort this out so it's visible for everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Boom. 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 Okay. And where's the link to spectate the tourney? I can post it in chat.
Yeah. Just post it. Maybe in a few servers or KOC server for sure, and I mean your server and
Yeah.
your Discord, well, wherever. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Sorry, I'm running tech support here as always. Boom. Okay. Good. There it is. So now you can see who's talking, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Then I think we are ready to go.
Okay. Sorry, just looking for the link to the game.
Link. Let me post the link in the chat as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Once it's gone live, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Flame Serenity. Hello. Hello, Kozo. That's good. We got some new follows, but I'm not going to do push-ups yet. I think this game's about to start. Okay, let's have a look.
Okay, loading up now.
They have started. Okay.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yeah, Plokie's up first.
Good. Okay, let me get this so it's visible for everybody. All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's some interesting. I'm seeing brick spots. On the 6-11-5 is a spot I'm looking at here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8-5-10. That's a spot. Yeah, probably. I mean, I think I probably fancy 8-5-10. I think strong wheat and ore is really nice at first.
Yeah.
It's a little uncertain what comes back at when you're picking first and then you pick 8. You're always uncertain what you're going to get coming back. And 6-5-11 with no port, or like the port situation's unknown. 8-5-10, you're almost certain to get a 3-1 port, which I really like. And 8-5-10 strong production, I think seems to be the pick here, but I'm not sure what, like, that to me it would be, but there could be an argument maybe 9-5-10 if you want to play heavy or wheat sheep. But
9-5-10 onto sheep port is maybe interesting, but I think with the best ore, best wheat, and actually the rare brick, it's kind of money.
Yeah. And I think you anchor 8 when you go 8-5-10. You probably anchor an or like I'm trying to think, like it could be like 9-4-11, 9-10-11. There's a chance you get wood,
sheep and wood. Sheep wood spots are definitely on the board.
Yeah. Like I think 9-4 would be a perfect complementary pick. I don't know if you get that back, but I mean, there's I think a few anchoring spots. I mean, but if not, you can play a good or wheat sheep game. It might be even like 10-11-3. I don't know. I'm just even that could be sufficient to play or wheat sheep if you had to. But I think it's just. It's got the most power, and I think it's just good. I mean, I think it's the safest pick. 8-5-10.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense, and you just lock off that port. You're doubling the wheat as well when you're getting onto that, which is really money.
Yeah.
Just outdoing their wheat production. We love that.
Yeah.
But there are some interesting other spots. There's something like the 4-5-10 is a really interesting defensive pick. I think I'm not sure if it's necessary, but
yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I just wonder if you get the wood brick to utilize it. Plokie goes 5-9-10.
Okay,
interesting.
Yeah.
So I think he's all in. Probably play or wheat sheep. I would think with that, because the sheep is a little rare.
Yeah, sheep is rough.
Really, it's in 2 spots. I mean, the 3-11. I don't like. They're not strong sheep. It's not strong enough. You'd want to set up a or wheat sheep game with it.
I mean, I think you can expect a starting rolled here as first even. Maybe the 10-9-2 or the 10-9-11 potentially.
Yeah, that's possible too. 10-9-11, 10-9-2, 10-9-2 definitely can work.
Especially since 6-3-11 is always like if 8-5-10, 8-4-3, then 6-3-11 is always better than that. Yeah. And I expect that to come around. 8-5-10 gets taken. Makes sense. I think that's a strong pick here.
Yeah, that's going to set up. Bjaki's going to be set up really well. He's going to get a really nice spot at 7th. I think.
I mean,
a much better
as first we weren't sure if 9-4-11 comes back as second. If you're not getting 9-4-11, you're getting 6-9-3. So he'll have a nice for sure. Yeah. Even 4-3-11 is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So his third here, what could he go for? I think 6-11-5 is a cool pick, but the wheat is. Oh no, actually, I think you're locked into decent wheat here. The 4 or the 10 either way, right?
Yeah, let's. I think probably. I don't think you get. Could 8-4-3, 8-4-10 be playable? Not really. It's kind of awkward, but you do have the coordinated 4s at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 8-6-5-11 is probably okay. Like I don't think they can go 8-4-10, 8-4-3. But then what would 4th do if it's not that? Like they probably take.
I mean, 8-4-10,
9-6-3 looks good actually.
Yeah,
9-3-6. It's 6 different numbers, strong production. Your wood is portable. You've got good ore, wheat, and sheep, and a lot of wood you can port to do other things. So I think that's probably the play for
Even
fourth. I would think.
6-3-11, a starting road is quite nice. Onto
Yeah,
Brickport
that is true.
potentially.
Yeah, I mean the 11 and the 4 again. Those numbers are nice.
Mm.
The Brickport. I mean, I don't know when you city 6-11, it's probably your second city. So I just wonder if it's a little. It may not be that strong in the sense of maybe not as much power, but you have more numbers and maybe more ability to trade. But I don't know. It'd be interesting. But
Yeah, it's definitely sacrificing production for utility.
Yeah.
Right? Or at least
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
effective
Yeah.
production in terms of city building.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Eight four
Okay, so
ten
he goes eight
seems
four
solid
ten.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you get 6-5-11, 9-6-3 is great, and I think I could, or 8-4, even 8-4-3 is okay. But
What do you think
I think
about 8-4-10 over 8-4-3 here?
I like it because he like the 3-1 port. I think is key. I think you got that 3-1 port. It's an 8. It's just going to be when it's citied up. It's a free card. It's going to be very tactical, and I think it pairs well with 6-5-11 or 6-9-3.
Okay.
6-9-3 is going to set up a nice potential road out, and I think he's going to be able to play a really good Orwe sheep game, 6 different numbers. Both 6-5-11, 6-9-3 are 6 different numbers, and I think it's really nice. But I think the 8-4-3 just without that 3-1 port, I think it's a bit. Closing the game, you need a good port. I don't know if he's going to have 8-4-3 won't have as good of a port. I don't think you can anchor that much wood or brick to make 8-4-3 as strong as 8-4-10 in my opinion.
Okay, I think I agree.
That's my thoughts.
Yeah. I think the curious thing about 8-4-3 is that you can pretty much guarantee starting road on the way back. So you could make a play for, I don't know, well, just having the starting road, and that goes with the 8-4-3. But here, I mean, something like the 6-11-5 looks pretty nuts with the 4-8-10. Also.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I just don't. I don't see fourth going 6-5-11, 6-9-3 or something. Like I think.
Oh no, I mean Crate. I mean for Crate.
Yeah, so Crate. Yeah. If he gets one, he's almost starting to get one of those two spots. I just wonder if it could be possible for fourth to play that way, because looking at if I was in fourth's position, I would just see like he's gonna have a really strong setup.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I think that 5-9. Nah, maybe not that 5-9. I think 5-9-10 is probably the second pick. I may even go 8-4-10 over 5-9-10, but I think third is gonna have a really nice setup on this.
Yeah, and let's not forget about Bjaki here either, who gets the 8-5-10 a second.
Yeah. He's. I just wonder how the board's gonna look coming back to him. Nekthen's got a really. I wonder.
This is a
I'd
tough
probably
one.
go. I think he's got to just give. I think he's got to go 6-5-11, 8-4-3. I don't know. I guess that 6-3-11.
I see the 2-6-9. I see the 2-6-9 here. Better than the 6-9-3. At least functionally, I think to have that option is interesting.
Yeah. I guess have a little bit of brick is good. Yeah, I think he probably would do that actually. That's you're not really sacrificing much.
Yeah, exactly.
I just wonder if that 6-3 does that become an out? Probably not.
Oh, how about 6-9-3? How about 6-9-3 6-5-12 onto sheep port, or 6-9-2 6-5-12 onto sheep port?
Nah, I think it's. I don't know. Like when I look at setting up the board, I ask myself, where's my first city going to go? Like where am I going to get the power out of my game? And
that's
I don't
good.
like without a good port, 6-5-12, 6-9-2. It's a little it may not have as much power to your utility to kind of set up your game, I think. But,
like the 8-5-10, 8-4-3, 8-4-10, all of these first picks actually are brilliant cities.
Yeah, I mean the city when they get citied up, it's going that's interesting.
8-4-3, 11-6-3. That is all 5.
Yeah, he is closing off a part of the board. He does give himself a nice, road out, let's say.
I wonder if he goes for Woodport.
If he gets it.
Or not even Woodport, but just doubling the 8 in itself seems like a big upgrade.
Yeah. Like I don't know if he needs to fight that. Like getting the 8 triple or like getting double it with the Woodport than triple with the city, but I think I wonder what his first play is going to be. I wonder how aggressive he's going to be for it. I think Bjaki doesn't care that much about the Woodport, but because I think Crate will go 9-6-3 or 9-6-2 depending on how he wants to close the board. I don't know if I want Bjaki on 9-3-4, so I think I probably Crate. I think I'd probably go to 6-9-3. I think, and just play the game that
I
way.
imagine
I think
6
you're
11
just
5 will be tempting though.
yeah. Oh, no, that's sorry. I was looking at that. Yeah, but I mean, man, Pjaki's going to be insane with 693 though.
Oh, for sure.
Like, look at that. That's that is lethal.
And then you do have the
Yeah,
wood port, and that
yeah.
it's
And then
not just the wood
he
port,
could
but
be
also
more aggressive
doubling the
to
8
it.
ore,
Yeah,
right? Every time, then you have
yeah,
the functionality of a
yeah.
city without a city.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, no, that's a good point too. I don't know. I just don't know if he wants to fight that hard for it. If it means one or two less robs to get the
Yeah.
to sacrifice the wood port and just set up your game elsewhere. If you got that many numbers, strong numbers, I don't know if you need to like fight. Like Nekthen needs that spot probably to have a chance. I think without that spot, it's going to be thinner. I think he's got to.
Okay.
I think probably what I'm seeing here. I think
So
at like
predicting what 6 11 5, 6 9 3,
Bjaki and yeah 6-11-5.
6 9 3, and then red maybe what
Yeah,
10 9
10 9
2,
2.
10 9 11,
It's just no
9
8, no
11 4.
6. I don't love it. I mean, it's just gonna be really slow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
6
you go
11
6
5.
7 5. That's fair.
Yeah.
He does have a road connection. What is
Can't
he?
believe in 6
I
9 2
think
for Bjaki though, right? Says Sunset. Yeah, well,
yeah, that's just dangerous.
it's tough.
But I think where does Bjaki point his road? I guess he just points probably to the wheat port just to be safe to avoid the plow.
Yeah, yeah. And also, it also actually has a massive implication for the wood port
But
if you
then
do get it with the 8-3
yeah,
as an expansion, which is pretty massive.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think you prefer 8-3 over the 3-1 port, the wood port, the wheat port.
Oh, for
But
sure.
then I guess like
Yeah.
later in the game, you've tripled up. Your first city is Byaki's gonna be 8-5-10. You triple up your 5 with the 3-1 port. Then later in the
Yeah.
game,
But then you already have 3-1.
yeah.
I guess
It
it
might be
depends
nice
which
to-
one they go for first, right?
Yeah, it depends. I mean, there are pros and cons between 8-3 and it's probably nice to have a bit more wood, I think. But I mean, the 5 is 2/3 of a dev if you need it. If you're on the 9th point, you're on 9 points trying to get 10, and
Yeah.
you hit 5, you've got 2/3 of a development card. Maybe you can dev out or something like. These. I mean, it's a consideration later in the game if you value the port of the additional 8, because I think Crate's going to be studied up 8-4-10 first. I think so. He's going to be triple on the 8 where you're single on it. So I don't know if I love that. I don't know if it becomes a solo block at some point.
2-6-9.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. Okay,
So I
that
guess
leaves open 9 10 11 onto 9-3-4 theoretically.
Yeah. So that's more to think about it. I think I do like that actually, because I think he's setting up a good road network of the north side of the board.
Yeah, 5-2 is not a bad spot.
I don't think 5-2 never gets placed. I don't think anyone gets there unless Plokie puts 10-9-11 down and road builds there. It's just not that strong.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's got. I mean, I think I like that. It's good. And he probably almost always gets a 6-3. I just wonder what he prioritizes first.
What do you think about Red's situation here? Maybe going 10-9-11, 9-3-4, trying to maybe race orange there. Is that worth going for?
Maybe he probably can make a deal.
You actually have the same road building, right, as them?
Yeah. You're anchored on the same road numbers.
It's a matter of Robs, probably.
It could be. Robs. Yeah, whoever rolls the first wheat.
Yeah.
Guess. But I mean, yeah, probably. I don't know if it's a race I want to be. Like, I don't know if Bjaki needs a spot. Like, to be honest, I think he's fine with 6-3. But 9-3-4 is nice. I mean,
but I think 9-10-11 is probably more tempting for Red. No, generally, I don't know.
Yeah, I think the pick is 9-10-11. I think you got to go 9-4-3. I don't know if from Bjaki if I fight that hard for it. But
you can't fight for Woodport and 9-3-4.
Yeah, I mean Bjaki's got a lot of good potential expansion spots. I mean, Woodport. I mean, the 3 Woodport is almost always there. I don't think Nekthen ever plows
6-3, by the way, is the optimal. That's the solution to what we were talking about with the wheat port. It gives you 6-3, which is a really nice 3-1 spot, and then the 8-3 behind it as well.
Yeah. You get double settle on it, right? So I mean, depending on how the game goes, settle 6-3, then 8-3, and you get the 5-3-1 at the top, and it rolls. It's 2/3 of a dev or something. It's productive. It's becomes very actionable. But, I think that 10-9-2 placement was going to be kind of. I think that could be, or 10-9-11 could potentially break up a long road out for Bjaki. Where I think now, depending on what devs he buys and how the rules go, he does create a road out where I think 3 of the 4 players actually have a decent road out, depending. I wonder who's gonna probably. I mean, who's a dev player here? I think Plokie needs it the most.
Yeah, but Bjaki also has his best production or wheat sheep, right?
He's got the best. Yeah, I think probably got the best or wheat sheep production.
I mean, literally the best of each of the resources, right? Apart from Crait on ore.
Oh wow!
Whew, that is spicy.
That
could have been a deal. That Crait started with the brick.
Crait, he has a play 6-5-11. Yeah, it could be.
That is wild.
Like it just, that's interesting. So if he does get 6-3, I wonder if they made a deal for the 10, the 3-1 at the bottom as well. So maybe they mapped out their boards.
Yeah, Crait might have said something to the effect of, I have better road building than you, but I can feed you the 6-3 spot. Yeah.
And Crait doesn't prioritize a 10 probably. I think he normally would prioritize. I think he would prioritize the 8. But I'm just trying to think how they map that out. If that's in fact what happened. Yeah, it is interesting. Yeah. It leaves Nekthen.
Okay,
Nekthen made that deal with Nekthen. Wow.
That could have been something that changed. That could have been it could have been arranged before, and then the 6 just rolled, right? So maybe it became a matter of, okay, maybe I don't need to give Crait this, or
okay,
potentially.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. 8 rolled.
Well, either way, the plows happened. He's locked onto 6-3 with the sheep port behind, which is worth noting. I think with good woods, a Year of Plenty or a road builder gets you onto a very nice sheep port there.
Yeah. Yeah.
10-9-11 is open now.
Right? Yeah, I'm just trying to think where does Plokie go after this? Is it the sheep port? Sure. Is it? I think Crait's kind of eyeing the sheep port, to be honest.
Could well be.
I think it's a later game expansion for him. I think I just prefer the 3-1 port. I think it's just safer. But I mean, there's definitely value in the 2-1 sheep. If he's on 6 and a 9 of it. But I think he's gonna have a lot of I think later in the game he's gonna have at least 2 cities up. I think he's gonna have ore and wood. He's gonna be trying to port out. And I think the wood especially. I don't know. I think I just prefer the 3-1. It's just a bit more flexible. But
there are some slow plays here. In fact, I'd like to maybe we jump into the VC real quick.
Yeah.
Because it seems like something might be happening here.
Yeah.
And if not, then we'll just come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I do my wood monopoly to win.
You've got it already. Okay. What do we have here?
7.
Big 7.
Still.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll promise you a solo block if you block me now after you table talk him into. All right.
I mean,
you want it? Sure. All right.
I think
it's on.
I think the 8 ore is definitely the block here, anyways. But the steel could be either player.
Yeah. I still think Bjaki is stronger. So.
Yeah, it must be. He's got way better wheat and sheep than I have. For now.
Okay.
I think I have to go for this.
Ooh.
You don't have to.
Interesting.
I haven't gotten a single card yet. It's not a good start.
Ooh.
Are they good at the table?
Good.
As they say.
Ugh.
All right, that was interesting.
That was interesting. We saw the first 7. We saw Nekthen's rolled.
Yeah, Nekthen's being aggressive to the wood port. I think I like it. Even after that plow, I think he's got to fight a bit harder for it, and I think that's fine. I think he just needs that expansion spot, and later in the game, if it's citied up, tripled, it just gives him more utility. Interesting, Plokie thing, he hasn't rolled anything, and I without an 8 or a 6, I mean that's what 10/36 of the dice. It's a lot. I mean, if you're not on an 8 or a 6, I think it can really slow your game down. It's coordinated on 9. The coordination's a bit awkward too. I don't know.
You could end up with a lot of ore here, and potentially not much else.
Yeah, without good wheat too. Yeah, he consistently get stuck here, I think. And how does he get that settlement down unless he's made some type of deal for it, or he's gonna have to port the wood or buy the right
drops
development
towards
card
the
to
8.
get it. Yeah, That makes sense.
I think unless they've made an agreement, probably in a vacuum, you do prefer. I don't know. I think on a board like this, you probably do prefer doubling the wheat. If there's no downside in terms of racing, I don't know.
Like, yeah, like I play more. I tend to play conservative, where I just like to try and avoid being robbed. Where I think red would, if they hit a 7, they're almost always going to rob me. Where I think my theory is I get robbed less. It's also better production. But yeah, there are pros and cons to that. I think the road network might set up a little more efficiently. If he goes wraps on the 8-3, you have to work a deal to get a couple wheats over the game or port. But I think it's just stronger production too. 8's a free card. It's just I don't know. There are pros and cons to it.
True. As a city, I think you have the vision of what does this become, later. I think it's definitely worth noting, since I don't think about that much, and I'm sure other newer players do.
Yeah, I mean that's important, especially in these competitive games. I mean, you're talking like we're in a season final here, and you've got to be looking like incrementally. Like if you settle here, what's this going to do for you? Like your next turn or next turns. Like, are you like is this production efficient? Let's say, is it efficient? Is it helping you get to the next stage of the game?
Ooh, and, Crate 7's out here.
Doubling the 10's nice. The doubling the 10 is nice. Yeah, that's a tough 7 out. Plokie, what's he gonna do here?
So Plokie did roll a 9, which is what? That's an ore.
It's a sheep
and wood.
It's a sheep and a wood. Sheep and a wood.
And did he trade the ore or trade the wood before? Traded the wood, right?
I didn't catch it. To orchestrate the plow. I can't. I feel it was probably the wood.
It was the wood.
I wouldn't be trading ore that or like.
Exactly.
I don't know. Be careful. I mean, he's gonna have lots of wood. It's gonna be dead in his hand. I bet. Anyways, interesting play here. So blocking the 6 is fine. That makes sense.
Big early game.
Especially because Bjaki's got less expansion now. So if he's losing the 8, his networks, his like road network, etc., is a little conjoined. But I don't know. I think who am I most scared of here? Is it Crate? Maybe?
Crate is strong for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's a matter of that first city. It really depends on the wheat rolls here. I think that's a big 10.
That's a nice roll. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the wheat's going to dictate everything here between the 10, the 4, and the 5. That's, that's the difference between getting the first set or the first city. So we're going to see.
Yeah, but I mean that 8-5-10 for Bjaki is just the strongest ore, the strongest wheat. It's gonna like organically just lead to getting citied up pretty quick unless he's got a good chance of pace for the army at a certain point in the game. But I mean, I think he almost always wants to get that 8-5-10 city out of the way, and it's just he'll get blocked more, but at the same time it's just the best ore, the best wheat on the board, getting it double up. It's even if he's blocked, the 6 rolls, he can probably dev out and pursue army.
I was wondering if Crate would want to rob red here, just because of they have the money sheep or the money wheat, but
yeah.
Blocking the 8 will make sense.
I don't know. I mean, Crate just wants to settle. I don't think he's like
wood for brick.
He's got his maybe it was must have been extortion or just work at a deal.
Ooh,
yeah, there's a 5.
That's big.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
Where's Plokie at now? He's got
the 1 wheat still, right?
Yeah. What's his ore? 2 or 3? So he might be a 10 away from his city.
Does he have a third ore? I think only 2, but maybe I missed a 4 roll.
Yeah. The 4 he plays on the 4, then 5's just rolled. I guess that's it.
I don't think either of them have rolled apart from that.
Okay.
No. Yeah, okay, so he's on 2 ore and a wheat in hand, and the sheep and the something. Wood, I guess, right?
Yeah. Nice. Got wood. Yeah.
Oh wait, didn't they just trade wood for brick with Crate? They did, right?
Yeah. So no, he's got a
he's got a brick in hand.
Okay. No, that was so mutually beneficial because it's a brick he doesn't produce. I just feel that 6-3 settlement's kind of dead for him though. Like it just it's just more wood. Wow, it's a safety road. Yeah.
With wood like that, it's a bit of a tragic affair there. Oh, another 10.
That is a bit tragic. Plokie's really close to a city here.
Yeah, I think Crate is also on 2 ore and a wheat in hand.
Yeah, he would have spent one on the settle, so he's got 1 wheat left. And
Yeah. And,
yeah, because they're both on 5 and 4, right? Yeah, so they both have 2. Wait, would Crate have? He'd have 3 ore.
No, just Hendrix Road.
Oh no, sorry, no, it's only sorry, two 10s and 1 5. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got 2. Yeah, he's got the one for replacement. Right.
So Red's 2 wheat, 2 ore here, so he's just a 4 or 5 off the city. 5-9-10 city early, early-ish is pretty big before any major settlements.
Yeah, he needs that. I think.
Yeah.
I think it'd be tough for him to maneuver out if he started buy devs early. I think that's unless he buys the right ones, which maybe it's a mono, maybe it depends on what rules. But if you can really capitalize on a mono, but I think he needs that production up to be able to buy devs and do things.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking for Crate, what's your city here? Is it 8-4-10 or is it 6-5-11?
With the 8 double, there's an interesting meme, right, where you can city 6-11 5 and hit doubled road rolls.
Yeah.
And the bigger ore.
Yeah. Then you're. Yeah. I think it might be a little harder to block him. Where I think if he's cities 8-4-10, he's just solo blocked potentially on the 8, or he's blocked on the 10. So I think
both cities are really strong though. I mean, obviously the wheat is a big deal, and tripling that 8 roll for a free card is just massive for devs too.
Yeah, I think I like the. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what he does. I guess he's got 2 ore now.
Someone's got to take that 9-11 at some point. I'm just curious to see when it's going to happen. And who? Maybe Red Bull's a road builder.
It could be. Yeah. I guess because both Bjaki and Plokie are on the same wood brick, or I mean, they both share the 10 and the 9. Or sorry, no, they don't share. No, they don't share the 10. Sorry, no. Never mind. Sorry.
Probably 9 times out of 10. Orange does clean up there. It depends. I guess it depends on dev.
It depends on a road. I think it'd really be a road builder. I don't think, or a mono, but I don't think you'd put a mono for road material. I think it's anyway. So.
Ooh.
Okay.
2 settles just come down. So 6-3 does happen, and the road is dropped. Yeah.
He is going for it. Makes sense.
Yeah. That's a big 8 block. Bjaki is suffering for that.
Yeah. No, that 10-9-11 is gonna be. It's a nice expansion.
Yeah. Good for locking road network too. I mean, then you could just have that permanently. Yeah. 5-2's open too. Yeah. Big 4.
Yeah.
That is the city for Plokie. Ooh, the 9.
Yeah, the 9.
Wait. Plokie went down a wheat to settle, no?
Yeah, he would. I think 10's rolled twice.
Yeah, I think Plokie's down to 1 wheat.
He's a wheat away.
Yeah.
Which, that 6-3 just jams his hand. I think he can't port he doesn't port wheat here.
Yeah, and the
I
sheep
think
port
the
is
road
really
is
what you
fine.
need.
I think the road is fine, but I don't know if it's settling. Pros and cons to it. You're just getting more sheep and wood. It just jams your hand. I probably would like to make more progression towards the 9th, that 3-1 port maybe. I don't know. Pros and cons, tough to say, but I think he's just going to be jammed. He's going to be trapped to probably buy a development card, which is I think one of the most important considerations in Catan is do you dev or do you hold for a city? And that's I think he's in that dilemma now. He's probably. I mean, I think it might be more inclined to buy a dev because he sees he's probably gonna need army to win. But I think for him getting a 10 might be tougher without.
I think almost no dev is bad here. Really.
I think so, but I think Knights just take him away from the city. It does build up the 2 points for the army, but he really needs 5.
You can see the trades being offered. They're trying to 4-1 this.
Yeah. He's like I mean, in his spot, I'd maybe with a non-block, I'd probably offer that just to, if you can clear a hand with this city, that's a really big accomplishment. I think the dev is just, many times it's just not the strong play here. I love buying devs. I've got a bit of a reputation as a dev player, but I think you gotta. I think he just needs a 5-9-10 without an 8 or without a 6. I think he needs when he rolls, he needs to be he needs more production. It's happened.
With RealCrait, I'm assuming that they chatted about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the theory for Crate to do that in some ways is I think it's going to help Plokie move forward is the army game, and if he's buying knights. He's buying devs, which are let's say they're knights. He's protecting 5. He's protecting 10. He's protecting 4. They share a lot of the key spots that Creighton has. So I don't know.
There's the 7.
The pros and cons, I guess.
This is probably a 10 wheat block. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the most.
Sorry, something.
actionable.
Is there a place to hear that chat? Yeah, in the King of Catan Discord. If someone can chat, can post that, then yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Steals from Plokie here.
Yeah.
I guess you go for the wood. Ooh, it's a big 5.
Big roll.
That's a big 5 for the board. Another 11.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, 5 is that's the biggest roll on the board.
So the 6 hasn't
very
rolled yet,
actionable.
right? That brick hasn't clicked. I'm pretty sure.
No.
Big
No,
4.
early in the game, it rolled first
Wow.
roll. It was 6. Yeah, 4 does. Yeah, it's not really. It's not coordinated for anybody. What's that doing for Crate now?
Crate is offering for wheat there. That's probably just for a dev.
Dev,
Or?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has the wheat? I mean, probably with Bjaki.
Yeah, because Bjaki's got wheat.
Invites to the KOC server are disabled. Brilliant.
Oh no.
That's useful.
Yeah.
Nice
really.
promo. Yeah, right.
Quite inconvenience. What's Crate trying to do here? I don't know. I kind of like him getting a city on 6-5-11. He can work towards that, but I think with the 10 blocked, Plokie he's gonna need to start buying devs because I don't see Plokie getting a 10 without army or without enough devs that maybe are VPs or other production.
I mean,
or other
honestly, with
utility
no
cards.
port, with the 10 blocked, your progression is looking awful here as red. It looks really slow.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. He's very blocked one.
You're going to be 4-1ing ore for devs, it's tragic.
It gets really expensive. That's why I didn't love that 6-3 settle. I think it's more production, but just jams your hand.
Brick for wood wheat with Nekthen. Makes the trade, road building, boom, 9-12. He didn't have the settle though.
No, I just wanted to protect him. Maybe because he bought the dev. Maybe it's a Yop, or maybe it's something else. But
7 comes out though.
It's probably I think that tells me it's not a VP.
Is this a 5 ore block?
It's probably an actionable card.
Is this 5 ore? This 5 wheat. 5 ore. No.
5 ore. Part of you likes to test Bjaki, but if he doesn't have a knight, I think that could be really dangerous for the board for Nekthen. If 5 and 10 good numbers roll for these two guys.
Yeah, it's tough right now. You kind of Nekthen doesn't have great blocks on Bjaki apart from solo blocking. 9 wood is not a bad block, but it doesn't do anything for red really.
I don't think it does anything.
That's as good as a solo block, and they have the port.
Yep, agreed.
Okay, so Nekthen has settled wood port, which is interesting, but more importantly, doubling the 8 here. Also, sorry, the 10-3-11 is still open. There is, 11s are rolling. There's potential for a 10-3-11 play from Nekthen himself. But maybe not.
I don't know. I think Bjaki gets 9-10-11 before Nekthen gets 10-11-3. It's going to come down to a road builder or progress card.
Ooh, that's the big 8.
That's a big 8.
Yeah. That's a big 9.
What's Bjaki thinking here?
Plokie needs to hit his production rolls.
Yeah, he needs that city up.
Yeah. Offering wood for brick.
One or two ore. Got a wood now. I don't know what his other card is.
He wanted Crate to go 10-3-11, but 9 sheep helps the always sheep game. Yeah, I mean 9-12 is generally just a good spot, and you also don't want red getting on that.
Yeah. No, I think I like that better. I think it's just it's a new number. Well, I guess
there
3 would be a new number, but 9, yeah.
10-9-11 is gone. That middle position is locked, and it happened pretty quickly. That Year of Plenty was early. No knights are played here.
No, that's true. No, I like the road builder. I like Crate's position on that. It's a safe. He's got enough production that he can always kind of clear his hand with that out if he needs it. Like you don't really need a port for that 9-12 settle. I think you just kind of organically get it when you get the right rolls. I think, but
yeah. So now Yop is out. Road builder's out.
Yeah.
There's the first knight. He blocks the 9 wood. I guess that's mainly to stop Bjaki.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if
why not the 8 ore?
Yeah, I think that's a better block because I think if Bjaki gets citied 8-5-10 with the 3-1 port and with a lot of numbers,
then the 10's also tripled, as well as the 5.
The only number he doesn't have is 4. Really,
the 6.
3. 4 is like the only non-minor number he doesn't have.
Yep, that is a big 6 here as well.
Yeah, if he cities 8-5-10, he could I don't know how they're gonna feed someone else road.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Crait rule. If Crait City's 6-5-11, his 6 is doubled, his 8 is doubled.
It's actually really tough to block Bjaki now because he's doubled the 10 and the 9, so his road building is really good.
The 8 block, the 8 block just hurts Nekthen more.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because it's double for him. Yeah, he's just with that 3-1-4, he's just very actionable. He can clear his hand.
Yeah, look, the 9 is hot right now, so I'm not too mad at it. I see what Crait decides on.
Yeah. I think he just wants to settle. I don't know if he'll... with no devs down, I think I just want to try and set up a city roll.
Who has this all?
Port.
Who
like,
has?
I don't know if I don't know if I'm dying to settle 12-9, but I think I like getting the 6-5-11 city up first. If you can set yourself up to have one rule to do it, I think I like that.
I mean, it's pretty much locked anyway here for the time being. Plokie has not pulled a single dev, so that game plan needs to get moving. No, for sure.
It does. I mean, he's running out of space too. Like he's got no brick. I mean, unless he gets like the right progress cards, how does he get more settles down?
2 or for a wood is being offered here. Wow.
That is crazy. I don't know. Wow. Especially when he's on an 8. Like I don't know why he's like, the way I play this, I wouldn't prioritize that 12-9 settle. I don't think he needs that the sheep that badly. I think you just set yourself up for a city roll.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a 10 or one number that can maybe do it, rebalance your hand a bit.
Is that a city?
Yeah, maybe.
I think he's going for. It looks like he's going for city, but he ports first and then asks.
Interesting.
This is interesting. Or for 2 brick. Does Crait have 2 brick? Oh, he does devs. Okay.
I mean, he does have a bit of an army pace going.
Yeah, 12-9 will help at least. Nice time, by the way.
Like playing out of Plokie's position, I think if I was in Crait's position, I would see that Plokie needs the army probably more than he needs it. So you're gonna get more resistance buying devs, I think.
Plokie has city in hand here from that 10 roll.
See, I mean, without a 3-1 port, it's
none of the cities are good here.
he's just like the city's okay, but I mean, he's just blocked on 10. If you block 10, it's just he's just got sheep, wood, and ore. It's just he can't port it. And it just becomes very blockable.
Yeah, I think the 9 did roll, right? So I think you probably do just go for the double dev here.
Yeah, you gotta start moving towards army because I don't see him winning without army. Once he gets some road connection late and no one else is taking road with a couple VPs and cities out.
Yeah.
I think that double deving now is the right play because once you get the city, at least a port, you got a wheat port, not the greatest, but at least you get a city up. You can start to, you're just more actionable. You can buy devs and when the rules come in, you can figure out how to play those devs. And I like the play here. I like buying
for sure.
Here.
Kelly says if Kate got 10-11-3, that would have been big. I think could have got board to help. It's quite far. Oh, you 10-11-3.
That 10-11-3 spot, that 9-10-11 or the 10-11-3 spot, I think is critical for the road game.
I don't think Crait will want that though.
No, it's sort of out of the way for him. I think Crait can connect through. He probably gets to 8-3.
Everyone has an interesting road connection actually.
Underneath. Yeah, it's gonna be a really interesting road race.
Yeah, big 8.
Like I think the 9 and just securing that area south of the board is really good for him. It's just more efficient.
Big 8. Wow.
Yeah, it's a big 8. So Crait's got a lot of wood.
And he's got the ore in hand and the wheat from the 10. Could be a city.
Yeah. So this is like getting the city up is just gonna be huge for his game. Like he just needs that city, and that's just gonna really power up his game. And just it probably also shifts the block on 5 versus 10, maybe. It could impact. It might. If
you're anticipating 6-11-5 city though.
Yeah, I think I prefer the 6-11-5 city. But I think it's a really interesting discussion, debate between which one you city first. I think you city 6-5-11, but
8-4-10 is the quicker city, but 6-5-11 is probably more practical overall.
Yeah, because
especially if you claim the 10, the 3-1 pawn that you settle there, then you don't need a city.
If he has a knight down, I might city 8-4-10, depending on where the devs.
He settled now.
He settled now, but
Nekthen on a whole lot of ore as well. Is that another dev? Ooh. Settled dev, okay.
Might-
The wood's there
might
to
be
be
trying to-
ported, it looks like.
He could go longest and largest, they say, when you go for army and.
Yeah, Nekthen just 7s out here, which is pretty bad for his game.
Army road, I mean. Yeah, that's a bad 7 out. I mean, like that's the thing with that 8-4-3. It just wasn't gonna have a good port. That's why 8-4-10 I think was always a better pick at third. But I don't know if I love that 6-3-11 spot. Just without a good port, just it's hard to play, hard to balance your hand out when the 8s come in or when the certain numbers come in. I don't know. Yeah, Crait's he's looking good. I mean, he's got a lot of numbers.
Want to find out what Red is holding here.
We're gonna start to find out now. I think.
And also, how does Plokie block Crait, really?
Yeah, well, on the 8, I guess.
Right.
Like it's just
the 8, the 6.
like I think the 8.
Yeah.
I think the 8's just a power. I mean, blocking the 8 wood is it's really good for Bjaki and Nekthen when it rolls.
It was a knight.
It's a money roll for them.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean Plokie needs army. Yeah, we all know that. Yeah, the block is gonna be interesting. I do think it's 8 wood because I think you want to see what Crait has, and if he doesn't play at night, then he's more or less at 6 points.
Okay.
Maybe it's a mono. Maybe we don't know. So I think you got to test him. I think that's a block for me.
Yeah, as a dev player for sure, you want to find out what's going on.
Yep. Yeah, I mean
6 brick. Okay.
6.
I guess they wanted to get something out of it.
Yeah, that was the issue, was not getting anything out of it if you just put it on the.
So
8.
another 9, which doesn't go that far.
No,
it's not that helpful.
It doesn't.
Oh.
Extortion potentially.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's gonna get the 10-3-1. There you go. Now his game's powered up quite well if he gets it. Oh no.
Oh, he doesn't have it. Bjaki 7's out here.
Interesting. That's a tough 7 out.
It's so relieving to see players force devs instead of waiting all day. Yeah.
What's the block here? Probably 10 wheat.
As Bjaki, yeah, I think surely.
Yeah, Bjaki, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's got to be 10 wheat. The 9's also rolling. I forgot now that Crait's also on the sheep port and has the 9.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the 10.
He won't. I mean, it might be an argument for the 11. He shouldn't port. He doesn't port sheep that often this game. I think. But I think it's just a nice number, and road network is what I see with the 12-9 for him. But that's who's he gonna rob here?
Is Bjaki?
I think. I feel Plokie's set up better to buy devs. If that's right, he's got one. I mean, Crait could have a knight, but
do you think
the odds of him? Well, he did buy one his last turn. He did buy one his turn though. Did he not? Yeah, he bought one his turn.
I think Crait looks a little bit more flexible with the 3-1 port for those wood rolls. You have the sheep port as well.
I think Crait, it was going to be harder for him to buy another dev. Where I think Plokie with 6 cards can.
Right now, yes, okay, right, yeah.
It's a higher chance, but I think in terms of the rob, I think it might rob Plokie there, but.
Oh, and by the way, as we discussed before, as the 9 and the 10 roll, which is whatever, we're looking at the sheep, we're looking at the wheat.
Yeah.
That's 2 roads for orange.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Now he's doubled on both those. Yeah. So it sets up.
So he's really running in the background. It's tough to block that.
He needs that city, man. Like he just needs that city. Like
another 6, big 8 block.
Yeah, that's big.
Big for Crait too.
Yeah, just,
having some extra wood to throw around for the dev. He's already 2 knights deep here. Plokie's not blocked. Big 9.
Army's kind of a trap for Crait, I think, at this point without the city up. I think it might be hard to sustain it.
Yeah.
Pros and cons, I don't know. Crait has a lot of numbers, but I don't know. He's got to figure out how he's going to get a city, and maybe it comes from a development card.
Yeah, I mean, it's tempting just to go for devs here. I think in his position, I would just be thinking.
Yeah.
If you don't hit the rolls, then just go for it. Just go for the devs. But
I mean, you kind of someone needs to keep Plokie in check by buying devs, but
there's a second knight as well. He aggro knights actually before the roll.
10 cards, you can do it. Yeah, I must wonder what he's seeing out there.
Yeah, they are competing for army here. It seems, at least that's how it seems.
Yeah, it's interesting why there must be a specific card. I've been tracking that well, but to unblock the 8 before the roll is kind of dangerous, I think. Because if Bjaki gets at E5, 10,
well, Crait has a brick in hand actually. Crait, it's a 1 in 5 to get the brick here, if he's going for Crait.
Yeah. mean, he sees Crait as an army comp,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. I think buying devs in Crait's position.
Oh,
That's
aggro
really
onto the
interesting.
5.
Like, you just know Plokie needs army more than Crait needs it. So I think Plokie is like all in to buy devs to protect it. Where I think Crait can double, triple city, road. He's just more flexible.
Oh, for sure. This is a very flexible setup from Crait here.
I just don't know if I love the devs as Crait. And I'm Plokie. They're.
That's a big settle.
That is a big settle. That's gonna help him dev out. It's gonna help him port out to dev.
Yeah, look, I mean, Nekthen is still on 3. Plokie's up to 5 with 2 knights played. So this is working, at least for now.
Yeah. No, just your typical or wheat sheep game.
Curious if Crait is going to. Crait is not in a rush to play a knight here if he does hold one. We don't know what Crait holds though because he pulled 2 at the same time, right? Or were they 2
No,
separate turns?
he bought one. His last turn. No, 2 turns ago he bought a dev, and then he didn't buy anything.
Or regardless, he was only blocked once, right? I think he only had 1 chance to unblock himself, and he did. We don't know the other dev, which is important.
Yeah.
Because he could just hold it until Plokie pulls another one and then play it, right?
I just wonder if Plokie gets army, can someone really challenge it?
Or maybe Crait here. That might be it.
Yeah. Like, does he have to? Is he in a position where I guess he can wait a turn for sure to play a knight if he has a knight, but I just wonder, if he's got to play that knight to protect the 2 points, because otherwise I don't think if
big 5. That's a big block too.
If Plokie gets a 3rd knight first, I think he just keeps it. I think it's gonna be hard to get the army to someone else.
I think it's very tempting to dev here as Crait, knowing that 4 knights are out, knowing what you have in hand. There's a road builder out, there's a Year of Plenty out, so there's probably 5 VPs. Like what?
It could be
10 knights.
Yeah, he would
9
know.
Knights.
Yeah, he would know.
And
he would
2 monos.
Whatever's his hand. He could have a mono too. If he's not as concerned about sitting up, he might be just kind of pacing it out a
with
bit.
no devs out, easy days. There's a lot of money in there for sure.
Yeah. No, it's
another 8, and that 5 block coming through for Bjaki also pretty crippling.
I just wonder what that's telling us about his down card. Maybe it is a mono. Maybe he's just waiting for the right time to play it. I think when 8 rolls a couple times, that could be.
I mean, he was not prompted to play it here though.
He'd have to play a knight there, but I just wonder what it could be. But I think the turn he did buy, I'm trying to remember the turn. But he when he played the road builder, he had it down. He bought a card and then played the road builder, which told me it wasn't a VP.
Yeah.
So I think.
I just saw Nekthen 4-1 or for a wheat to settle here, which is so sad.
That's a Nekthen play.
Yeah.
That was a 4-1.
4-1
What's
or.
the saying? Brick for ore? No, 4-1.
4-1 for brick.
Or for brick. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So he's got his 4th. He's got his 4th settle down.
Now Plokie's pretty. For Nekthen, he's got 4 down, but he just.
Nekthen, how does Nekthen win? This is what I'm asking myself here.
Where do you city first? That's my next guy. It's probably 8-4-3. I just.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Not buying the knights, it's just gonna get. It could get blocked a fair bit. And it's just 6-11-3 is a bit more functional, I think.
It's interesting. I think you got to go 8-4-3 here, especially knowing that knights are already out and stuff like that. That's probably got to be your focus.
Yeah, you got to try and get the double city up quicker. Because if 8 and 4 rolls, you've got another city.
And again, as we talked about before, every single player has a feasible road connection, which is kind of nuts.
Yeah, even Plokie does.
Big 9, but we do know that a road builder's out and a Year of Plenty's out, so actually it's not that likely. But there's a dev from Plokie, so we'll see if RealCrait's going to go secure army now.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
12. That's huge. Also, the city could come through at any time, right? He's got the sheep port, which can come through really easily for an extra wheat if the 10 doesn't roll.
Yeah.
If you hold army here and you have city in hand, then you definitely city, I think, here. He plays a knight.
Yeah, where does he block? Who does he block? Plokie, or does he block the 8?
I think Plokie, because there's sheep in hand and or in hand. That's true.
You can't really block.
Self block, yeah.
They're self blocks, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. I mean, we'll see if Plokie plays or not here.
I mean, that's his. Yeah.
Des again.
Yeah, he's fighting arm.
That,
now,
I
think
mean,
at this point he's all in.
this
Yeah,
could
just-
be RealCrait on 7 points with 2 roads to take road.
Yeah.
Road probably needs to be sorted soon.
That 10th point just seems like Nekthen could actually be in a position to take road.
Yeah,
to
you
be
drop
fed
1 road on the
I think.
4-3.
Yeah, no, that too. But he could be like, I could see the table could maybe donate. Actually, I don't know who would donate to him.
Bjaki started
Like,
embargo against
Bjaki-
RealCrait.
Bjaki-
Yeah.
Bjaki's going. Bjaki's. Yeah.
But this is
Yeah,
a classic
Bjaki
example
wants
of you know,
Yeah.
Bjaki has a great starting settling position, and
Yeah.
then the table kind of take them apart a little bit, rebalance, and all of a sudden Crate comes out on top right now. At least that's how, you know,
Yeah.
looking really strong. You know,
Yeah.
Nekthen lagging far behind did not benefit from
Yep.
the situation at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm curious to see how they're going to get Crate under control here, because it's looking tricky.
Yeah. Yeah. If Crate has two VPs, that could be kind of bad.
Oh, he drops the road here. That's
Yeah,
ominous.
Could be close.
That's
Yeah.
ominous. Okay. So I wouldn't be totally baffled by a mono coming out from Crate here, but it could just be VPs.
Could be. Yeah. Well, if he's
Big
got two
5 block.
VPs, one road wins the game.
Yeah. So Bjaki's also definitely. Bjaki has a shot to end up as a road player here with the 10s and the 9. That might be kind of their fate.
I think he's gotta. Yeah, someone's got to look at probably taking the road. I think Nekthen's probably the safest to take it in this spot. because I
Okay,
think
so
he's-
yeah, Nekthen securing
for
6-12
20.
blocks RealCrait settle spot if that's something that he's trying to open up. Right?
Well,
If Crate's trying to settle there on the 12, if that helps him with taking road settle to win.
yeah.
So if they
Well-
can feed that spot, if the 6-12 gets fed to Nekthen,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah, there's this solo 8.
Yeah, okay. Rolls the 7. That's probably going on. What does this go? Plokie? 6 brick.
Yeah, it's probably 6 brick.
Stop him from taking road.
Yeah, I think it's 6 brick. I don't know. You can't block Crate anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like I guess the 12 weed or the 11.
Yeah, exactly. 12 rolled.
Doesn't really work.
12 road. 12 prove itself.
Yeah, Plokie needs a dev here.
Yeah, 100%.
Sell his whole hand to get one.
And there's a chance even that I don't know if they would feed it to him. It's a bit of a strange situation where if they end up with army, it's close too.
Yeah. Like my view is once Plokie got army, I don't think he loses it. I think he's just his game is set up to buy devs.
Yeah, Crate had the head start, but yeah, it's a matter of flexibility though. Crate does have an extra 2 devs in hand.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, we don't know what they are, so I mean, you can speculate all you want. But
Could be a quick win though.
we'll see. It could be if they're 2 VP. Well, I think Bjaki's got to take care of road. I think the table probably needs to maybe see the risk. There.
I imagine they're discussing giving Plokie a dev here. You would assume.
I think it's probably better for the long-term game to lengthen the game. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. And even then, Crate could still theoretically win on his turn. Like unless Bjaki can secure road now. Look how broke everyone.
Yeah.
Like Nekthen has nothing. Plokie doesn't produce brick. And the 10 hasn't rolled in a while, so there's a good chance that no one's able to feed here.
Yeah. Bjaki could pour. I don't know what he has.
He's
got some wheat.
The wheat definitely rolled. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the 6 rolled as well.
That's some sheep. Yeah. I don't know. He's kind of. Yeah, wouldn't be an efficient road. That's for sure. Yeah, no one else has anything. Like, Plokie's got. Maybe some wood. I don't know. But yeah, it might be tough to get that connection.
15 seconds left. It looks like it's not going to happen. And I think he's trying to argue his case.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Case has been argued.
Yeah. No. It's,
in fact,
it's a big development card.
Let's jump in real quick. I want to scout to see if there's anything going on.
Yeah.
On.
You could turn
How
on
should
the,
I win?
win on the turn.
How
you're
should I win
getting
on my
right
turn, Bjaki? How?
Well, unless Bjaki takes road right now, all you need is a
Is?
road and 1 point.
And that is what? 7 cards I need? 6 cards I need, sorry.
Well, no, you could just pull a dev. You just need five
Yeah, I
cards.
will just pull a dev. Yeah. That will make me win.
I mean, we've pulled a lot of non-devs so far, unless Bjaki's holding one.
If you have counted the cards, you know that there is no chance on earth that I even can get a road in my turn.
You have a. You
There's
just
no road.
admitted you have a Yop.
And?
Yop.
That's a road.
You could take road.
Yes, and that is a road. And what do I have then for buying a death? I have a wood
Well,
and a sheep in my hand.
Yeah, so you have a wood and a sheep in your hand. So all you need is one roll.
That?
And
Which roll?
like
Which roll?
like a 5 or a 4.
What will a 5 and a 4 or a 5 and 4 give me?
Crates
Well,
to
You mean
Two
one
on it.
one
a
road?
road and a dev. Road and a dev. See, now you can buy a road and a dev and you can win the game.
I won't win the game. You will get the army, right?
On this
I think
turn,
that's
you
my
can
last
win
shot.
the game.
This is the only shot.
Yes, I know, but it's
That's
a
out
shot.
It's a shot.
True.
Out of 15. Out of 15, and there are, I guess, 3 VPs left. So this shot is 1 out of 5.
Ooh.
I think it was a wrong decision to give you a death here.
You have a 20%
But we will
chance to
see.
win the game this turn, and you still
We will see.
you would have another chance probably next turn, and you still think it's the wrong decision.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you've got a knight there. Let's see. I
Dev?
think it's the
Imagine.
last chance, but okay. See you on the other side, yeah? Yep. Nope.
Okay. All right. What an interesting moment. What an interesting moment. Interesting, Ebox. Interesting. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, sorry for that. Yeah, no, interesting for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously not happy about the table helping buy him and helping him buy. Yeah,
So he had revealed the op.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, and like you said, he had a 20% chance to win right there. At least so he thought. We don't know
Mhm.
what Bjaki's holding.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Curious.
just a tough. Yeah, that's just because I think he's going to lose army now.
Yeah, so what do you think about him saying that's his only shot? Do you reckon there's a way to come back from losing army here as blue?
No, I doubt it. I think, like I was saying before, like Plokie needs army. Like he's gonna fight tooth and
There it
nail
is.
for it. Like and now he's got 4 settles down. He's not even dependent on VPs.
Not
at
even
this
a shot
point.
for army, but a shot at winning. Because Crait said that was his last chance, right?
Yeah, because I think he looked at it as like he's gonna lose army, and the game's gonna end here if I can't get a V. Like the game's either gonna end and I win, or his game is gonna be over. That's the only chance to win.
He had the chance though. He did have the chance.
Did
They
have
were
a
right.
chance, but
Yeah.
I mean, it. If they don't give Plokie a dev there, then it gives it could give Crait another turn. But I think maybe at that point, maybe Bjaki can connect roads or take road or secure it. But
Look,
anyways,
it puts Plokie in a strong position, but then Crait is back down to a bit of a. He's still relatively strong compared to the other players here anyway, positionally, right? He has got the 2 devs unrevealed. Open space, city spots potentially, dev flexibility outside of the knights, which there's still a lot of money in there.
He does. He can still win the road. I mean, he can still win long road. I think now he just needs that city. Like I just don't think he'll get army. Like I think unless like the perfect dev situation comes or Plokie, I don't know, he buys non-knights.
Plokie steals from Bjaki here.
That aren't of value to him. I don't know what it would be. Like maybe a road builder, but even that can maybe be tactical. Could be useful for him. But I think he's. I don't know. I think once Plokie gets army, I don't think he loses it because I think his game's set up to buy dabs, and I think Crait needs that 6-5-11 city like right away. I don't know if he's got. I gather he doesn't.
Knight comes out. I think he's going for it. That's interesting.
Wow.
Oh, he hits the 8. That could be.
He is going for it.
Actually,
so
no.
He could.
He hit the 6 before, so I don't think he has the dev in hand.
No.
Unless someone
he's
trades it, unless he's argued to his case again,
Yeah,
they should
two. Yeah, he's got with 2 wood and a brick. It's not gonna happen unless someone trades it to him.
Okay, he drops a
now he's going for connection.
road. He drops 2 roads. That makes sense.
I mean, Bjaki's gonna be right there to fight for it. That's why that 6-5-11 is just so nice if it's citied.
For sure.
You doubled your brick, you've doubled your wood. You just like those are power numbers. Or just
so big 10 again. That's triple wheat for Plokie.
Yeah, but I think Bjaki does Bjaki have 2 wood?
Trading Plokie at dev didn't remove the chance to win an orbit later. Road is gone. Said someone in chat. Yeah, so I mean, look, Plokie kind of needs to keep pulling here. You don't really have many options. Only 7 out.
He has to keep buying devs until I mean, 8 nights have been played. Yeah, he's probably gonna need 6 nights, I think, to put this away.
Bjaki is a lot more relaxed on this board than I think we'd expected. Considering the beginning positions here, they're kind of not registering as a threat at all right now.
Like, because no one else has a city up, but I think they're kind of trapped to buying devs and maybe.
Plokie steals from RealCrait there. I think that makes sense. Army competition.
Yeah, because he's fighting army. Yeah. See, Crait's in a tough spot. He's got a road competition. He's in the road game. He's in the army game.
Yeah.
It's just so tough to win that without like a city up. It's really tough to
7
win.
from Bjaki. And Nekthen going for the 6-12, looking to lock RealCrait out of that 12 wheat settle spot potentially. Which is a pity. It's difficult for Crait to settle here. The 9 is not safe now with the 3-1 and the wood rolls for bread. Obviously, the 12 here is not even the 12 isn't safe, and the 8-3 is the 8-3 is the 8-3, right? I'm not sure if it's really on your horizon right now, but interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Crait looks in a tough spot.
Yeah, he's in a tough spot. He's put too much fight in both fights. He's put too much effort into trying to fight for road, to fight for army, and.
Well, I mean, this is an interesting symptom of what is commonly recommended, which is to take all the resources, which is that you can do more stuff, but that also means that your stuff is more distributed across the different functionalities.
Yeah,
right.
And it's harder to port. And
like Plokie's always deving here, right? Plokie always
he's
devs.
Always deving.
So it's difficult to keep up with.
Yeah, he's hunting for VPs, or he's hunting for a mono, or he's hunting for something that's gonna maybe a road builder to 8-3 or 9. And it's just something
But Crait has rolls that give him a couple rolls in hand, and maybe with that you can't dev, so you got to drop the rolls, and it's just a different structure.
I think just not doubling that 6-5-11 is just, or 8-4-10, whatever you want to double at this point. It's just I mean, my views, but I think he just gets a little bit each roll. Like he doesn't have a really good power roll, or I mean, he doubles on 8, but otherwise he's getting a single card a roll at most. And it's just, I think it just takes too long to city.
I think Plokie fizzles out with wheat blocked.
No,
I disagree.
He's got 9. 9's a very good roll for him now.
The production's really good here.
Yeah, it's a big 5 enough. He's got enough numbers even without. He's got a 6, but
he just auto devs. And if you hit 110, you have wheat forever.
The block is 10. It hurts both of them. I mean, especially hurts Plokie because 110 and like a 5 and a 9, that's 2 development cards. Like the 10, if it's open,
or even another city if you got a VP in hand here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's got to get a 2 night pace before he can start.
Bjaki is struggling here. That's another 7 out.
Just bad rolls.
Yeah,
I don't know. He really needs that 8-5-10 city.
The classic though, this is a real textbook situation where the best ore on the board actually produces like the least ore because it was blocked so much. Crait and Plokie benefit massively from being on the 4 and the 5 here.
Yeah. Well, both those guys are buying devs, right? So they were blocking it at certain phase of the game. Now they've kind of been robbing each other.
9 sheep block.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because he really wants to keep Plokie out of devs.
But Plokie has the 6
I don't know why you don't block.
I think 5 rolls always the
block. Because I mean, the 9 it does have coordination. It does have a 3rd card if it rolls. I mean, Featherwood as well, which could be ported with a 3 or something. But I think it's a 5 because
so dev from Bjaki, another 7. 7 from Crait, no Knight, but we kind of expect that.
Everyone's just hunting for VPs, hunting for monos.
Yeah, they know there's money in there. There's 8
just-
Knights out. There's only one question mark left. Oof.
Mhm.
This is gonna get spicy
Yeah.
very quickly, I think.
Yeah.
But we're lacking big rolls. It's been a while. We've got quite far without many cities up. Only one still.
Yeah.
This could take a second. Which is not good. I have a night out to get to, actually. It's someone's birthday. I was like, yeah, this should be definitely like 1 hour is enough for a Catan game.
Yeah, it's moved slow because only one player is a city, so we're not seeing a lot of like super actionable plays.
Crait takes rolls.
Seeing a lot of 7s.
Crait connects. That connection is not going to be broken very easily. Bjaki could probably, but then again, if you're going for rolls, what else are you doing? You know?
Yeah. I mean, Crait probably has road for the near future.
Crait blocking the 5 here and the 8 rolls.
It depends on Bjaki's devs. Like if he's got 2 VPs but he still needs that 3rd VP or a city with road to win.
Does Nekthen have a city here? I feel like Nekthen has. I feel like the 4 has just rolled recently, or a couple of orbits ago. Gumal Poultry.
You might be right.
I feel like I saw a 4, but maybe I'm tripping. I think the 4 is definitely not rolled well.
I don't know if Nekthen did roll a 4. I don't know if he actioned on it. He bought a dev with it, so he's got. So I don't think he's got two wheat in hand.
Yeah, I'm curious about Crait blocking the 5 wheat there.
Wait, let's see here. He's
oh my god, he just did it again.
Oh my god.
This guy.
4 ore for a wood. Like, this should be a
meme. yeah, that's impressive, truly. Wow, big 8 again.
Big 8, yeah. Wow.
And I'm curious to see here what Crait's gonna do. Ken has no knights. Am I seeing this? Apparently. Bjaki plays the knight out. Where is this going? This is probably 10 wheat, and Crait gets robbed.
But I mean, the thing now is that the 6 is a decent roll for Nekthen.
Big 9.
Yeah, it looks a little ugly porting there, but I mean, the hope is that 6 probably doesn't get blocked.
9 knights played out here as well.
There's Bjaki going for it. Yeah.
I don't really get dropping that road here. With a road builder out, and I don't know. It just seems. I feel like you might as well go for the 5-2 if anything, but.
Yeah, if that, yeah.
I just feel like it's not at risk. Basically, it's so expensive for Crait to block that off, and even then you could just connect up top through the 5-2-10. So.
Yeah. It'd be a waste of a 3rd card if you had a road builder.
Oh, it's a big 10 block.
We could connect.
That's definitely road locked for Bjaki with the 10 brick coming through there.
Yeah.
Plokie has got the 9 roll in hand. He plays the knight out.
10th knight.
Crait has dev'd.
All right.
So it could be a. Can it be taken? It can still be taken. I think if Bjaki doesn't hold a knight, right?
Yeah. There's 10 played. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, Crait still has a chance at it, but I just feel it's unlikely.
You need that to win, I think, though.
I don't like his chances to win army, but he does have a chance. I just don't know if you rob him here, but maybe I wouldn't mind seeing another one of Bjaki's devs. I probably wouldn't rob Crait here, but depends what Plokie's dev is. If he's got a knight,
it's tough though with Plokie, right? It's kind of GG.
If Plokie has a knight, it's got to go on the 8.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's probably on the 8. But if it's not, if it's a VP, I don't know. You may have to take a chance to. Like if Crait has a mono, and like there's not a lot of cards now, but there's like maybe a couple of evils. Wow,
big 10.
That's a big block.
That's huge. So Chess asking, did any monos? No. So we've seen a road builder, we've seen a Year of Plenty, we've seen 10 knights, no monos,
no monos.
And we're pretty confident that Crait's on a VP here. He's pulled.
Yeah, he's
pulled.
We're
gonna find out.
Pretty sure he's
We don't know Plokie's dev either. I think. And we don't know Bjaki's devs either. So the monos could be in. I could sniff a mono by Bjaki. Right, no VPs likely left. It could be. There's like 5 devs. Ooh, 3.
Very tempted to mono the wheat there. Take it out of Plokie's hands. He's very actionable if he doesn't.
Wait, did Plokie just pass on 7?
Yes, he did. No, he did pass on 7.
Oh, he had what he stole from Crait.
He had 3
wheat, sheep the wood,
and or whatever he stole from Crate, and
The 2 sheep, the wood, right?
Sheep and wood, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, it kind of depends, chat. It kind of depends on what RealCrait plays here. If he plays out a 5th knight, he won't be able to dev this turn, almost definitely.
No, there it is, yeah. The mono, the weed mono, yeah.
There's the
not a
first mono.
lot, I mean, but maybe that gets him a city, because he's got some brick. Yeah, there's the city. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's got a city.
Okay.
Now. There you go.
Okay,
Yeah,
that, finally.
Like probably by. Okay. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Ooh.
Yeah. Next, that I mean, the wheat in
Big 9.
in Plokie's hand was very actionable.
Yeah.
I mean, if he held it and didn't 7 out, yeah, he could have a.
Crate did
nice
not play
turn.
anything there. Crate does not play a card.
Yeah, he
So-
could be 2 VPs.
Or even potentially after the mono, maybe VP mono, or I don't know.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, could be. Yeah. Trying to think where the devs are or where the VPs are now. 6. Yeah, Bjaki gets 5 with 1 road settle. He's at 8 points.
Yeah.
He creates in the
Well,
the,
with a
the
with a
well-known
VP in
term
hand,
of a
could
road
be 9
clown.
for Bjaki.
Oh, sorry. Well, he's like if we're hypothetically he's 6, so yeah, no, he would be.
Yeah, you go up to 9 on the 5 too.
Road settles. Road settles 9. Yeah, road settles 9.
And Crate doesn't look like they're going to be extending road very far. In fact, what is this from Nekthen? Okay,
He can
he's
play for road too.
yeah,
Why
it looks
not?
like it.
He
I
wants
mean-
to join the party.
Maybe
He
he
wants
cities
that.
and settles in the
He wants
desert.
that. He wants that lucrative 6 settlement.
Ooh, Plokie's on 13 cards here.
Yeah. he's
6
still,
settle,
man.
nice.
Yeah.
Quite
I don't know.
interesting.
What does Plokie do here? He's got all that wheat rolling is just huge for him. Probably.
You probably just win with 2 cities here. I guess you just
I
dev.
guess we just I guess we're confident that Crate doesn't have a knight.
Essentially,
he's
any
got-
dev is worth the point here. I'm pretty sure at this stage. A road builder guarantees you a nice slot, a nice spot there. 8-3 all in 6. You're of
Yeah.
plenty for a city or road settle. Mono's huge.
Do I
VP's
like-
huge.
Yeah, because
Knights.
Bjaki's probably he could be a 9 on with 310 with 3 brick from the 10. He could be on 9 with road settle. He could be on 9 this turn. I think. You probably got to buy devs here. Maybe you pull the other mono. You can attack Bjaki if you have to on your turn.
For sure.
Because you've got. I mean, army's I think fairly safe at this point. And, I mean the 9-3-4 city maybe that gets you to 9, but I don't know. It's tough to say. Then Bjaki would probably be a 9 without a 7. I think.
It's a big turn though. Yeah,
It is.
Poultry saying, why would you not port those roads, Nekthen's roads for devs? There's a good point with the wood port, brick port. Thank you for the sub, by the way. With wood port, brick port, the wood and the brick is very actionable, so you don't really need to build the roads as such.
Yeah.
It's more a
no,
matter
he,
of
like-
if you want it.
Oh, there's a
Ooh. Okay,
He's just gonna go.
that's interesting.
what do you
That
do?
means
No,
at least a VP left in the pack, if not 2.
He should build just to the 9. Like you need to save the 8-3 for Crate. Oh, I don't know if I like that.
So this is pretty huge, because
you
it
gotta-
means
you
there's
gotta-
at least a VP in the deck here, and we've got fewer than 7 cards, right?
Yeah.
Which is pretty big.
What's he gonna do now? I think you just put 2 roads to the 9 on the bottom, and I don't know. I don't know if I like this play because I think you need to save that network for Crate. because
Yeah, that's fair.
Bjaki's
Crate's pretty
Bjaki's
much locked
now-
in here. Bjaki has infinite
he's-
space.
Yeah, Bjaki's he's pretty much on 9 points.
Settles, devs. Okay. Could
Yeah.
be on 9 here with a couple of VPs in there. Big 5 for Bjaki, 13 cards.
I
Yeah,
think you
if
need
there's
to
a
pull the
VP in
dev
hand
first
here,
before playing that. I think you need to see what the dev was.
if
Yeah,
you have a
then
VP
that's
in hand
fine,
here
but
and
if
you
don't
roll
pull a
settle,
VP, I don't think I play it like that. Yeah.
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 Okay, let's find out. Is that a city? Dev.
Does he have road settle in hand?
If
Bjaki
he
has
has-
road settle. you can-
oh.
Oh wow, he's going the other way. Interesting.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
He must have a mono. or
Oh,
must have
that's
something
sick.
very
Because then he just locks the
actionable.
5-2 for himself.
Yeah.
That's so much safer, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't have
yeah.
thought of it like that. Yeah, I guess well, we know both road builders have been played. Yeah, it's a bit safe. Yeah, that's safer. That's the way I was looking at it. Like one road, 5-2.
He
with the
devs,
settle.
by the way. RealCrait devs, and I'm curious to see now if he's deciding to slow play army or what the idea is. If you didn't want to drop enough, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. 1 second, I actually need to take care of something IRL real quick. I'm just gonna mute.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, luckily someone didn't win while I was gone.
Yeah.
Anything interesting happen? Looks like it's just the same
No,
time.
it's just. I mean, yeah. Nekthen he rolled a 7, then played a knight.
Yeah.
And Create's sitting with three devs, and Nekthen buys another dev. Oh man. Yeah, just at this point you're hunting for the second mono.
Yeah.
We haven't seen there's one Yop out there too, so maybe Bjaki. I feel he's either got a Yop or he's got a mono. But when he put that settlement down, I felt he had something that could maybe change the game or help him get the win.
If Plokie is on 9 points here, it's a little bit spooky because there's like 11, there's like maybe 12, 13 knights out.
9, 10, 11. Yeah, Crait could, with 2 knights, could get army. So he does have to be careful. I think he does have to buy a dev here. If he can. Okay, so army's locked. It's on the 5 wheat always here, I would think. Or is it the 10? Wait.
Yeah, Bjaki's looking really strong here as well. I think as Plokie, you always hit Bjaki, no?
Oh yeah, you're always robbing Bjaki. I just wonder what the block is. Is it the 8? Because I don't think Bjaki could win even with 2 8s. I don't think he wins. I think Plokie. I guess if he knows he's on 8, he probably needs 2. I think he needs a second orbit to win. I think it's gonna be tough to win in 1 orbit. So maybe the 8's a better block.
That's not
Bjaki
special.
doesn't have a knight.
Chat, what is wrong? What is wrong with you? The dev.
Yeah, I think he's hunting for VP.
Okay.
These 2 cities are maybe the second Mon or second Yop.
Army's not going anywhere.
It's not now. Now that Plokie had the 6 knight. But no, this is gonna be a tough block. We know Bjaki doesn't have a knight. Or does he? I don't know. Let me qualify that. I don't know. Like, I wasn't sure how actionable he would be if he moved it. He'd probably do move it if he had a knight. It's tough 7 up for Nekthen. I don't think this is his day. Where's the block? Probably 6 sheep. I mean, Plokie's, is he closer to winning?
Well, depends on the VP situation, right?
Yeah.
But it's a road settle for Bjaki here, but Plokie might be closer generally.
I think Bjaki's got a Yop. He's got the Yop, or he's got another mono. He's got one of those.
Okay.
I mean, VP would have won the game. You would have played a knight there. Road builders are gone.
Bjaki has the other mono. Do we know this for sure, Poultry? Is this trusted information?
It's possible. It could be a Yop too.
Yeah, they could have pulled both. Okay, solo block on the 10.
Ooh, I don't know if I think I block 6 and rob. It's the block, and like the block is different from the rob, and I think sometimes you can block a stronger spot for one player, but rob the other player because it's a stronger role for them to kind of balance it out. You're trying to really balance these guys out. I really don't know what Bjaki's dev is. I just don't know if the 10. If I'd probably prefer 5 over 10.
What is Crait doing here? Can Crait win? What's going on? I don't think Crait can win here.
2 roads.
2
3
roads.
VPs.
City.
9.
Dude.
He needs a 10th point.
Yeah, that's rough. Let's jump in here. They might be talking kind of end game stuff, which is always interesting. Let's have a listen. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was about to pull 2 VPs, but
Yeah, that was my plan too.
Yeah, that was my plan too. Just pull the VPs.
Yeah, I've been doing the same thing, obviously.
But
somebody's getting cards that are not knights.
Hmm.
Guess.
Riveting. Passionate stuff there, Ebox.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So they're discussing the devs, and I think that's definitely what's got to be on their minds at this point. There's no devs left.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge. So
I don't know if I reveal a knight as Crait there. I think that was. Now they're all. Well, it's all gone now. But yeah.
Oh, he did reveal a knight. I didn't hear it.
He did. Yeah, you missed it right when he left. He revealed a knight. I don't know who's got the other one though.
Has the other road builder been played? No, I don't think so. Oh no, sorry, no. Plokie had it. Yeah, Plokie had it.
Who's got the other knight? Still okay. There's 8 devs down, 5 VPs. There's a knight.
Probably Nekthen Crait here.
Knight. There's a knight.
Knight comes out. Okay, fine. That's GG for Plokie probably. Depends. They need the city here. You need to get city
spot because Crait can take road.
And probably will. At least now.
That's just
Oh my god, dude! This game will never end. This is already almost an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please, I really need to go.
Yeah. It's
I thought like when Crait had like 20% chance to win it before, I was like, come on.
Yeah. Quick game.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, Bjaki's kind of stuck once he plays that card. If assuming because
if that is a mono and they're holding the VP, they must be holding VP here. There's another knight somewhere. I don't think Bjaki holds it.
Yeah, I think he's trying to figure out what's out there. Because if he can, he's got 2 wood, so he's got.
It's got to be mono VP here, right?
Yeah, I think he's probably thinking on a mono. Otherwise, it's just a pass.
Yeah.
Or could he put down just a safety?
All you need is a road settle here.
Cards. Yeah.
Well, he has 2 wood in hand. Do we have
even a mono to put 2 roads down is probably okay. I think that can block a turn.
Yeah, I mean the fact of losing road in itself isn't that bad. I mean you only need 3 roads to connect over at the top anyway.
Yeah, you could afford to lose it a turn, I guess. Yeah.
Or even just 2. Actually, building 3 roads doesn't help you there, right?
Like I was thinking more just keeping the road if you're on 9. You've got the numbers that he has. I think you just. If it can buy you a turn, I think I'd probably play the mono.
Defensive wood mono is good here, says Poetry. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think a defensive mono is good. Probably taking cards at a Crait.
Passes. Yeah. I think that they're maybe looking for a bigger one and hoping for Plokie to 7 out. Plokie does actually need the city though. You definitely cannot win without a city. Oh, big 5 block.
Yeah, the Crait's just kind of stuck.
Big 5 for Plokie too.
That is, yeah.
If Crait's on 3 VPs, he actually wins with road settle, which is nuts.
Yeah. I mean, it's unless he I feel he was telling the truth on that night, but yeah, it would probably be GG. He would have just put the road down, and that would have been it. But I mean, I think Bjaki didn't extend in part because he probably could have lobbied the table to extend because.
But even on 2 VPs, even on 2 VPs, which it's safe to assume that he holds, yeah, right?
But he's stuck at 9. Like the
Oh
city
yeah,
just
you need a
seems-
city, but
the city's just so hard for him. Like I feel Bjaki probably has a mono. He's probably waiting for a better way to
for sure.
a more impactful play, and maybe 3-point play where he can win the game.
Yeah, problem for Bjaki is that Plokie's right before him. So it's gonna be tough to mono the leader here.
Yeah. And Plokie had 9 cards before on his turn.
Knight comes out from crate.
Oh, is he gonna hit? I think he's gonna hit Plokie because he knows he's getting road. I think is what I would.
Might even self block the 10 wheat. Could it be?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it might be. 1 second, it's gonna mute.
Man, this game has got to end, dude. I can't. My friends are gonna be so upset. I'm gonna come so late. Okay. Road taken by Crait. Could be on 8 here. Settle for 9, but he dropped the safety road, which is good here, I think.
Yeah. Like he with two VPs and 5 settles and road is 9. Like with no devs.
Yeah.
In the deck. Like
but citying allows you the guaranteed settle to win here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the 5th settle would be the 9th point for Crait, but you need that city though. It's just.
Oh, would you settle before citying? That's great. That's what I mean. I feel like I would in terms of order, I would rather city first.
Yeah, probably city. I think you're just more impactful. But yeah, I mean, doubling the 9, you got the sheep port. It's okay. I don't think the 9 is that good of a block. Probably not. I depends. So if he's got the settle, maybe. Like I think you got saved. I think you have to save for roads in the event that you need to extend road, because they both have wasted 1 road. Crait can do it. Crait can do a max road length of 13. Bjaki can do 14. That's important to know.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, wow. Oh wow.
My. That was expensive. Wow.
That's crazy.
That is, but now Bjaki's 3 roads from taken. Like.
So those roads, big 9 for Plokie, 14 cards here.
Yeah, I think Plokie's probably got this.
I think a 10 wins the game for Plokie.
Yeah, let's see.
How long has it been going for? An hour and a half. This has been a full hour and a half. The 10! Oh my god, that must be GG.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think that's.
I believe. That's it. That's got to be it. There's no way.
And this game. Put it out of its misery, please.
Yeah, I think for a second I was like, oh, is there going to be some way that it gets dragged out that Crait?
Long game.
Yeah. No, Bjaki had his moment. Crait had his moment. He had a 20% chance to win.
He just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Crait was close there. GG.
Yeah. Hey, wow, he did it.
Nice little bell curve too. You know what? We take these dice rolls. This is honestly pretty okay.
Yeah, I mean, 9 was stronger than 5. I think that's what stands out to me. Otherwise, 10 over 4, but yeah, a little slanted right, but I mean.
And we didn't see the rest of the devs here actually. All the knights came out, but this is okay. So this is VP, 2 VPs, 2 VPs, and Bjaki on the mono, which I'm sure he maybe regrets now.
I guess Nekthen had the op. Yeah.
No, Nekthen was on 2 VPs. So was Crait.
Okay. Oh, sorry, no, it came out. Sorry,
yeah.
Okay,
Bjaki had mono VP there.
Yeah, a crazy game.
GG's.
It was good. It was nice to.
That was a real swing.
Bit of a it was a slower start. Like I think, I mean, Crait had that chance to win, but it's just the production's a bit slow with only 1 city up and for a while. But
I think a pity for Nekthen here. He was never really in the game, to be honest. I think Nekthen was the only player to never register on the danger radar here.
I'd agree with that. I just don't know if I love this setup that much. But
those extra 2 roads past beyond the 12 was an interesting one for sure.
Yeah, I think he's just hoping to, I don't know, get the city, then get the settle down. Maybe you can sneak road, but no, I think it was just when you're on 8-4-3 like that, and like I think he ported 4 or for one road for 1 wood. It was just that was just so painful.
Yeah, 4th one already hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, he did it for a wheat before, I think, and he also did it for a wood. I think he did it twice.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he maybe. Yeah, I definitely recall the wood. It was just like, oh,
Or maybe another player 4-1'd the Orf. I think maybe Bjaki or Plokie.
Yeah, maybe.
I think Plokie even.
Yeah, maybe Plokie did because
2
I
times,
think he was.
Yeah, well, that 10
Yeah,
was
it was
exactly the roll
great.
that Plokie needed to win
Yeah,
here.
that was the winning roll. That
was
10
it.
was a big number. It was a key number for his game, and
Yeah.
he got it at the right times. And even when Bjaki monoed the wheat, it was I think it was more defensive because he knew that the 10 was just a super actionable roll for Plokie.
Yeah. Look, you hit that 10, and you're probably hitting another city within an orbit. So.
Yeah, city or a couple devs. At that point, the deck wasn't emptied out. It was just, I think it's probably 2 devs more or less, or a city, and that's just never good. So
yes,
but no, it's
hey. All right, cool. Well, I kind of got to get going, but thank you, Ebox.
Yeah, hey, thanks for doing this. Thanks for the invite, and
awesome, man.
Take care, and maybe do it again soon.
Yes, for sure.
Sure.
I'll keep that in mind. Great, good to have had you.
Yeah. All right, awesome.
Have a good one.
Take care. Okay, bye.
Peace. Nice, Ebox. Good one. I'm going to go now because I need to go to the bar. It's my friend's birthday. Goodbye. See you next time. Don't forget. Okay, I won't forget. Bye bye.